Hey there, Legends! My name is Jaredude, here with an Apex Legends News Roundup. We are only on the second day of the game, and it has already surpassed 2 million unique players. In fact, that was achieved before the 24-hour mark, and 1 million was achieved within the first 8 hours of launch. It is an incredible feat. I am so excited to see where the future lays for Apex Legends. Respawn Entertainment has been creating legendary games for years now, and to see their work this widely played is fantastic news. On top of the impressive launch numbers for a game that came out of nowhere, the launch has been relatively smooth for most players. However, some have experienced issues. Earlier today, a small server-side patch was implemented that hopefully has improved stability for many players. PS4 and PC last night had major matchmaking issues for a brief time, but those should be fixed by now. Xbox players cannot currently purchase in-game currency. Respawn is aware and is working on that issue. The developers are paying close attention and they are serious about the support for this game. There will be a lot of in-game content releases on the way, but for now, they are very committed to fixing issues at a fast pace, and they will continue to be committed as they've stated. Please be sure to contact Respawn about any problems you have, also changes you would like to see made, which I'll discuss at the end of the video. For other big pieces of news, Crossplay, a feature not currently available in Apex Legends, was talked about by Respawn earlier today. This quote, which I believe comes from Drew McCoy, reads, "Plans to allow players to play with their friends on other platforms." Meaning, if you're on PC, for example, in the situation where crossplay comes, you'll be able to play with your friends on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. In terms of when crossplay will be available, there's nothing more publicly said as of now in regards to the subject. However, during my most recent visit to Los Angeles, I played Apex early, and at the event, crossplay was brought up. What was said is that crossplay, in a technical sense, is pretty ready to go. It has been tested by Respawn. The reason it's not implemented as of now is due to either PlayStation and or Xbox. They need to come to an agreement to allow crossplay. Hopefully with Apex's continued success, the companies will see that it is worth it to give us players the ability to play between platforms. As it's in PlayStation and Xbox's hands, so to say, as of now, there is no time estimate for when it'll come. Cross progress and cross purchases between platforms won't ever be a thing though, at least by the sound of this quote, once again from Respawn. Due to the way systems were set up early on, can't be reconciled after the fact. Meaning, cross progress and cross purchases is something that needs to be considered early on in development, and it wasn't for Apex Legends. Finally, from this interview with Eurogamer, the possibility of Apex Legends being brought to mobile and the Nintendo Switch was mentioned. The response being, nothing can currently talk about. I'm betting against this game coming to Switch and mobile just due to it being quite intensive. Fortnite, which is less intensive, doesn't run well on Switch or phones. I don't think Apex Legends would play or look good at all. Who knows though, but just as of now, it's not something that can be talked about by Respawn if it is to come in the future. In terms of future content for the game, a Battle Pass has been announced with the first season starting in March. I'll be covering that more in depth in a video coming soon, but a very interesting tweet came from Vince Zampella, the CEO of Respawn today, saying, "Tons of things planned for @PlayApex in the future. We are also committed to listening to player feedback. We are also working on more Titanfall for later in the year. Yes, I said the T word. We love being able to experiment in this crazy universe." What does this mean? More Titanfall later in the year? The safe bet is in-game content for Apex Legends, as the game makes money off of cosmetic microtransactions. I could totally see pilot skins being brought into the game for the Legends. Some have guessed another mobile game. I don't think so, as the 2 attempts at mobile games from Respawn didn't go too well. Could he be talking about Titanfall 3? From what I've been told, Apex Legends has been the focus of the Titanfall development team since late 2017. Originally, they were working on Titanfall 3, but during that time, a couple of devs were messing around building a battle royale. Eventually, the entire dev team was playing this battle royale every day, and the gear shifted to make Apex Legends. That doesn't mean Titanfall 3 will never come. It's just been set aside for now, and it's not something Respawn is currently working on. Apparently, part of this decision came from the engine for Titanfall feeling dated for what was wanted to be accomplished for Titanfall 3. Perhaps a new engine will be built just for the game. It's bittersweet, of course, but I fully trust Respawn to take their time with any project they work on, as in my opinion, the trust has absolutely been earned with their track record. A question I'd like to ask all of you: what do you think Vince Zampella could mean by saying there is more Titanfall being worked on for later this year? Please let us know in the comments below. In addition, what are your first impressions of Apex Legends? And what would you like to see change to make the game better? Thank you all for watching. Please submit your clips to tflegends.com of anything epic or silly that happens while you play. My name is Jaredude. We are all legends. Goodbye.